You are the operant power. When I speak of living in the end, I mean that you must dwell in the state of your fulfilled desire, not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. It is a simple truth, yet profound. Imagination creates reality. Whatever you imagine as true, feeling it real in the present, must solidify into your world. Most people believe they must first see evidence of their desire before they can accept it as true. But this is putting the cart before the horse. Creation begins within. You must first believe it, feel it, and know it as true in your imagination before it will appear in your world. Let me ask you this. If you were already the person you desire to be, how would you think? How would you feel? How would you act? These questions are not idle. They are your path. When you close your eyes and assume the state of your fulfilled desire, you are planting a seed in the garden of your consciousness. And as the law of life dictates, that seed must grow. Take a moment now. Think of something you deeply desire. It could be a loving relationship, a beautiful home, or financial freedom. Now, instead of thinking about how you will get there or how impossible it may seem, dwell in the feeling that it is already yours. Feel the joy, the relief, the gratitude of already being that person. Do not just think about it, feel it, for feeling is the secret. When you persist in this assumption, you are living in the end. You are no longer hoping, wishing, or waiting. You are being. And being precedes manifestation. Just as you would not question the growth of a seed planted in fertile soil, so too must you trust in the law of assumption. Persist, even when there is no evidence in the world to support your claim. For the world is merely the shadow of your inner state. Now some may say, Neville, this seems like pretending. No, it is not pretending. It is creating. Pretending implies an awareness that it is not real. But to live in the end is to accept it as real, so real that you no longer need to question or look for proof. Let me share a story with you. A woman I know wanted to be married. She felt deeply the desire for companionship and love. Instead of lamenting her single status or longing for the future, she lived in the end. Every night, before falling asleep, she imagined her wedding ring on her finger. She felt the warmth of her husband's embrace and the joy of sharing her life with him. She persisted in this assumption for months, though she had not even met the man. One day, seemingly out of nowhere, she was introduced to a gentleman. Their connection was instant, their love undeniable, and within a year they were married. She told me later, Neville, I did not meet him by chance. I created him in my imagination. This is the power of living in the end. The question then is not whether the law works. It does. The question is whether you will work the law. Will you discipline yourself to imagine only that which you desire? Will you have the faith to persist in the assumption, even when the outer world denies it? For it is your faith in the unseen that brings it into the scene. Remember, your imagination is the creator. Live in the end and let the world rearrange itself to match your inner state. Persist, believe, and you will see the truth of this law, that imagining creates reality. It is done unto you as you believe.